Okay, continuing with the next calculation, one of the things I want to point out is a function that you probably have on your calculator that allows you to copy and paste an answer from what you had just calculated into a new calculation. That is with the ANS function, and it's typically found by pressing second and then the negative button on your calculator. Now, the negative is not the subtraction key. It's the negative key, and there should be a little ANS right above it. That's going to come in very handy, especially in this next calculation. So basically, we have a goal here that you want to have $18,000 set aside in 3 years so that you can buy a different vehicle. You find an account earning 3% interest compounded quarterly, and the question is, how much do you need to deposit now to reach your goal? Okay, so deposit now, again, a one-time occurrence. And so we want to have $18,000. 18,000 is therefore the value of A, the final amount, including interest. We don't know how much we need to start our account with, so that's what we're looking for. And then we have 1 plus our interest rate of 3%. We're compounding quarterly, so 4 times a year. And we have 3 years in which to accomplish our goal. Now in this case, we're going to need to solve for P, and that has not been isolated on its own side of the equation. So if you do the parentheses and the exponent of 12, you will find out that that value, again, I'm not really rounding, but it's 1.0938, and then there's a whole bunch of decimals that come after that. This is where that answer button comes into play, because on my calculator, I will simply type 18,000 divided by, and then I hit second, and then I hit the negative key, and on my calculator, it types ANS. And what it's doing is it's copying and pasting that 1.0938 with all the decimal places of accuracy right into the calculation. No rounding has been done. And in the end, because now we can round, I need to have set aside $16,456.29, so that 3 years from now, I've got that $18,000 I want saved up to be able to buy a car. Please, please, please check that out on your calculator. Make sure you understand how to do that calculation and get the correct answer. All right, moving on to a similar question. Zach and Betsy had their first baby, and so they want to go ahead and start a college fund for their child. So they have determined it will cost $215,440 in 18 years, assuming that costs are increasing at about a 5% rate. So they have an education account that they have opened, and the question is, how much do they need to deposit now? Again, a one-time deal in order to have enough for their baby's college education. So again, using our formula, A is P times 1 plus R over N to the N times T power. We want a total of $215,440 to be saved up. No idea how much money we need to put into the account today, but we do know that that account is going to earn 4% interest, and it said compounded monthly, so monthly is 12. And that baby is going to go to college in 18 years. So again, just like I've been saying, go ahead and do the 12 times 18, get that amount. You'll find out that that's 216. So then type in your parentheses 1 plus 0.04 divided by 12 parentheses raised to the 216 power. And then you're going to want to type in the 215,440 divided by answer, so second negative symbol, and at that point you can round. In order to save for their baby's college education, this set of new parents needs to be able to deposit a mere $104,991.54. If you are having problems with your calculator, please post to the forum. not only post, but tell me what kind of calculator you have. You can show me the sequence of buttons you're pushing. You could include a screenshot of what your calculator looks like as you type it in. But please let me know if you're not getting it so that I can give you some assistance and some tips on how it is to use your calculator in the best manner possible.